Hey there everyone, I hope you're rocking today. I received an email from a university student about starting grad school in geoscience. This student had been reading on the Twitters about the time that was required for grad school success and was confused. Some people had said grad school required non-stop work, while others spoke of a work-life balance. I asked, why are you even considering grad school in the first place? Before I get going, if you have any questions or any concerns or anything you want me to talk about, just leave them down below. Let's get rocking. Hi there, I'm Dr. Chris, a professional geoscientist. And I have been asked many times about my opinions on grad school in general and PhDs in particular. There are only a few concerns that seem to consistently pop up that everybody has. The first is, do you have to be smart to do grad school? The second, the time commitment, is it insane? And third, is grad school a waste of time, as in, will there be jobs available after? So, from the top, I don't think you have to be super smart to complete a PhD, but you do have to be smart enough. You more have to have one of two specific things, or a mixture of both: persistence and or laziness. Persistence because accomplishing anything like the magnitude of grad school or a PhD requires massive consistency and, at the very least, continuous performance. I put in laziness because sometimes grad school and a PhD is just pure vanity at best and obligation at worst. Further, trending on the Twitters for a few weeks there were people talking about time commitments in their PhDs. Some said they had no lives, and some railed against this and talked about a work-life balance. But I'm going to tell you this: if you are seriously doing what you love in a grad program, 80 hours a week is pure love. If you are doing grad school out of some strange obligation, 20 hours a week feels like slow death. Now, the final question about jobs after grad school, well, the long and the short of it is probably with a master's and depends with a PhD. I will tackle this question deeper in a future video, but these questions did get me thinking about better answers. Going to grad school in general and completing a PhD in particular is a huge personal decision. There are three things I have to say to people who are considering grad school in geoscience. Actually, this could probably be any field that is science related with the maths and the calculus and the sciences. Number one, if you're asking the question about grad school, you probably shouldn't be going. This is, of course, a massive oversimplification, but think of it this way. Asking others about grad school means that you are quite possibly not internally motivated to complete grad school. Yes, asking for guidance is good, but I will be blunt. When you start grad school, the youngest you will be is 25, 26, 27, 28. At this point, if it's not a hell yeah to go to grad school or a no, you got a lot of growing up to do. Go to grad school because it's something you really want to do. Number two, if you do go to grad school, for the love of Pete, do a lot of research about what you're going to be doing ahead of time. Make sure you include coding. Make sure you plan to do papers. Make sure you plan to go to conferences. Start a YouTube channel so you can promote your research. I think I said learn to code, but I'm going to really put that in there because there's been a lot of grad students I talked to that seem to only have a rudimentary understanding of coding. And remember this, stay away from MATLAB. Don't do MATLAB. Number three, be prepared to not have a life or have a full life or whatever you make of it. This video actually came out of a student asking about the time commitment for grad school and a PhD. I took a little bit of a detour and talked about a few other things, but to come back to the time commitment, I will repeat what I've already said, and that is, if you're doing something you love, 80 hours a week is nothing. If you're doing something you hate, 20 hours a week is hell. You do need to have recovery time, and you do need to step away every once in a while to make better objective decisions. But I'll stress, time means little for people doing exactly what they want. In fact, I would bet the people that are constantly concerned about imposter syndrome aren't doing something they really love. If you don't love it, why are you doing it? And those were my brief thoughts on going to grad school. Grad school isn't for everyone, probably not for most people, maybe me included. I do know this, if you are sure in your passions, you won't even ask the question. So find your passion, not someone else's expectations. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, add me to your LinkedIn, or even better, share my videos through your networks. Till next time, I'm Dr. Chris. Keep rocking.